Hi, I'm Valerie Kellogg, home editor of Newsday, and I am at the 2015 North Fork Designer Showhouse, and I have to show you what's going on here. So, Bob Tapp, who's one of the organizers and a designer from Greenport. So, Bob, tell us about the scene here. You designed this space.
Yes.
This is part of the Showhouse that opens next weekend.
Yes.
What are we looking at?
We are looking at the Hoop House.
The Hoop House.
The Hoop House, which is the name of what this is, and it's a primitive potting environment.
Okay.
It was pandemonium when we started with all sorts of grinders and wagons and all sorts of stuff stored in there.
That were inside.
Yes. So I wanted to make it very tranquil.
So you brought a harpist.
I brought a harpist and I made a meditation room.
So in here?
Yes.
Can we go inside and look?
Absolutely.
Okay. This is very unusual. So Bob, tell us about the space. This is the meditation room?
It is a meditation room. It could also be a yoga studio, though I have never done either, I'm embarrassed to say.
You've never done meditation or yoga?
No, unfortunately. I tend to be very keyed up and like to transform.
Yeah.
This was a huge mess when we inherited it.
Wow.
And I just wanted to bring it down to sort of the heart of the property. Very calming. And I asked Paula from the giving room if she would participate as a live model.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And the giving room is?
A yoga studio.
Oh, okay.
Organic juice bar, grocery.
And where are you located?
We're in Southold.
Southold, okay.
Right,
Oh, that's great.
part of town.
So let's see. So what are the elements that you put in here? We have a
We have wind chimes.
wind chime.
Sort of, when I decorate, I like to use exaggeration.
Yes.
So I like exaggerated and big wind chimes. We also have actually Japanese fish from...
Let me just stop for 1 second.
Sure.
Jackson 1146 says that he or she wishes that they had a harpist at their yoga class. So consider yourselves very special.
I agree.
So we have very large wind chimes.
Yes.
We have 2 benches.
2 primitive benches. We have a French wire stand, which is barely standing, but it has basically feathers and paper in it.
Okay.
In lavender.
Okay.
The Japanese fish that are hanging from the frame of the hoop house actually are from my childhood.
Really?
I grew up in Japan.
Oh, you did?
Yes, for a few years.
Okay.
And there's a tradition in Japan on Girls' Day and Boys' Day
Okay.
to hang these long, what are called kites,
Oh, wow.
outside the windows. So my parents saved those all these years, and I have them now.
Wow. They're really lovely.
And everything in here basically is sort of a found object.
Okay.
The green shears we found at a thrift shop just last week.
Oh, okay. They work.
They do.
Somebody said they love the color scheme.
Well, it's sort
That
of
is Machen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, some of this color is.
So you have these bright, vibrant colors in the rug.
Yes, and it was sort of inspired by Paula's studio. I'm aware that her colors are golden yellow and orange, as I remember them.
Some purples in there.
Mm-hmm.
Reds.
And I don't like to take design too seriously.
Right.
So therefore, under that little box top, there's a surprise.
Under the box top.
Can you see it? Can I walk over
Yeah,
there?
walk over. Let's see. I'm going to follow you.
And actually, this is in here. And so I have a note just to open the drawer.
Please open drawer.
And there's a pillow that says, I love you.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
That's so sweet.
And I think the rabbit in Chinese brushstroke painting is a classic image.
Yeah.
So I have a little rabbit ring under here.
Wow.
Everything's just supposed to be calm and happy.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's great.
And these found us last week also at a thrift shop.
How perfect, right?
I thought
You
they
saw
would be
those
pretty in
and
here.
Probably jumped for joy.
They did jump for joy.
Yeah.
And so did I.
Let's go back, and then you have a little water fountain.
There's a fountain, yes. I think the sound of trickling water is pleasant to everyone. Trembles in Kuchov, which is a very well-known retail nursery, gave me these plants to use in here.
Oh, nice.
And while I don't really know the fundamentals necessarily of Zen decorating, I thought that the crystals made some sense.
Absolutely, yeah.
This happens to be a lucky charm that a woman who was about 90 gave my partner when he had his first stroke as a lucky charm.
Okay. Wow.
And just to represent the church and the faith of many people out here, we also have some rosary beads.
There we go.
And a tiny little bit of campiness. I found that sheet music was this way.
My dreamy little lotus flower. That's nice. This is great. I just could never imagine that you could have a space like this inside a greenhouse.
Well, I think a space could be anything.
Yeah.
And this really just took me a day or two to make.
Great. Well, this is wonderful.
Thank you.
Here, but there's one more space that I have to show you guys. So if you're following me, I don't know, people come on and off Periscope all the time. Try to stick with me for another few minutes because there's a really crazy cool place I'm going to on the property here.